Welcome to Beyond the Mainstream. I'm your host, Dan Politano. I hope everyone's having a great day today. At the end of 2024, I was searching on earshot-distro.ca for music to play on this show, and I came across a girl named Katie Mall. I instantly fell in love with her music. She's from Toronto, and she released a 4-song EP on January 29th, 2025. It's called Nostalgic Girls. I'm going to play the title track from that. Here's Nostalgic Girls from Katie Mall.
Always been the nostalgic girl, living inside her head. Can't stop reminiscing. She says, remember when? It's her favorite phrase, and she hates change. Got a blank stare on her face. When will you call me like I made up in my head? You'll say you miss me and forget all the things I said. Always stuck in past or future space. Feeling like the present has no place. Sometimes I let my mind drift to a memory so high. Get sad that it's only fleeting, only lasted a night. And just this time last year I would have called you the one. Now I brush past you in a bar and everything has come undone. When will you call me like I made up in my head? You'll say you miss me and forget all the things I said. Always stuck in past or future space. Feeling like the present has no place. When will you knock on my door like I made up in my head? You'll say you miss me and forgive everything I did. Always stuck in past or future space. Feeling like the present has no place.
We're giving you a free 30-day trial of Prime. Free delivery, award-winning TV, exclusive deals, and more. Click the link in the show description for more information.
We're getting ready. I hope I don't run my mouth. No promises when I'm out. I don't know better. Someday
loving that one. That was Weak Knees with Half Empty. The website says they're a group of 5 pals from Vancouver, BC who like to hang, make music, and play shows. Check them out at weak-knees.com. Malia Rogers is an Ottawa-based folk songwriter and multi-instrumentalist whose stirring meditations on love, grief, and self-discovery turn rooms of strangers into rooms of kin. She's from Ottawa, Ontario. This song is called I Could Barely Drive.
It was cold that winter, it was hot inside your car. As they knocked upon the window, you commanded me be quiet. You were smooth like honey in a talk among the men, and they left us with a warning, and I never spoke again. I got sick that Christmas, I got smaller every day, and you marveled at the atrophy and said keep it that way. So I ran like the devil in pursuit of your high praise. I learned love to be shameful, so I fell in love with shame. How come every time you hurt me, somehow I'd apologize? Is that what I thought love felt like back when I could barely drive? Every time I find my footing, you would trip me up again. Those aren't qualities of lovers, those aren't qualities of friends. We were damn good students, didn't we learn well how our pain, when swallowed, would come up on someone else? Like the day I said I loved him, I knew that I'd done wrong, because all I really loved was feeling wanted by someone. And every time I hurt him, I'd make him apologize, cause that's what I thought love felt like back when I could barely drive. Every time he'd get his head on straight, I'd mess with it again. Those aren't qualities of lovers, those aren't qualities of friends. And now I know I was wrong, oh I know I was wrong, and these words will be nothing, they're just verses in my songs. And a good love lesson will replace all this in time, and I'll forgive who I was back when I could barely drive. Oh, my body knew the end of us before it reached my mind. Turns out fear can look like love when you're too close to see it right. And I know that there were good times, but the shadows in the light have me crying out for who I was when I could barely drive. Well, I'm crying out for who I was when I could barely drive.
Welcome to the Dad Life Podcast, where I talk about the highs, the lows, and everything in between about being a single dad. Whether you're navigating school drop-offs, dealing with teenage drama, or just trying to make time for yourself, this is a place for you. I get it. Life as a single dad can be tough. Juggling work, kids, and your own sanity can feel like a never-ending balancing act. But here's the thing. You're not alone. On the Dad Life Podcast, I share personal stories, lessons learned, and tips on how to manage everything from parenting challenges to finding time for yourself. We'll talk about real-life stuff that doesn't get sugar-coated, because we all know there's no manual for this gig. Plus, we're building a community of dads who get it, who've been there, and who can help lift each other up when times get hard. So if you're looking for some support, a few laughs, and maybe a new way to approach single parenthood, hit that subscribe button and join me every week for a new episode of the Dad Life Podcast. Don't you feel like trying something new? much closer if we tried. We could stay at home and stare into each other's eyes. Maybe we could last an hour. Maybe then we'd see right through. Always something breaking us in two. Always something breaking us in two. Thank you for tuning into this edition of Earshot Daily. I'm your host, Dan Politano, and that last song was mine called Breaking Us in Two. If you'd like more information on me, you can visit me online at danpolitano.com. I also host the Dad Life podcast, which is available on all streaming platforms, and a new one called Beyond the Mainstream that's available on YouTube. Next up is a singer-songwriter from Vancouver named Julia Skye. Combining smooth vocals with elements of pop, jazz, harmony, and indie rock, Julia has a sound of her own. You can find Julia performing around BC with her own band, her bass and voice duo with virtuoso bassist Colin Sankey, or with a funk pop cover band, The Funk Yard. The song is called T-Shirt.
Can't say anything that might make it obvious that you're my everything and you couldn't care less. So I'm not gonna complicate things, only to lose it all. So I guess I shut myself down, 'cause I know I'm not that strong. But I wear your t-shirt to bed, because I like the band and I like the smell of it. And when you're with him instead, I wear your t-shirt to bed. And when I see you around, it just goes over your head. And now you're only a friend. Brush it off, it's only a game we play. You didn't do anything and it feels like I've been betrayed. So I'm not gonna bring it up, 'cause I don't know what you'll say. So I guess I'll shut myself down and hide my feelings away. And I wear your t-shirt to bed, because I like the band and I like the smell of it. And when you're with him instead, I wear your t-shirt to bed. And when I see you around, it just goes over your head. I know you're only a friend. Hair like chocolate, your skin like velvet. I wanna taste it, the cherry on your lips. Hair like chocolate, your skin like velvet. I wanna taste it, the cherry on your lips. I wear your t-shirt to bed. I wear your t-shirt to bed, because I like the band and I like the smell of it. I'm like never gonna wash it, ever. And when you're with him instead, I wear your t-shirt to bed. I wear your t-shirt to bed. And when I see you around, it just goes over your head. Oh my God, it just goes so far over your head. You're only a friend. I wear your t-shirt to bed. 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 I know you're only a friend.
You're listening to Beyond the Mainstream with Dan Politano.
push all my chips into the pile. Lace it on a purple garland, darling, we're too tired for tears. Find the check tucked in the Sears catalog. If you're feeling down in this two-horse town and it's weighing on your mind, meet me at the station, don't wait while the stars align. Times our minds were changing on the dime. Always strangers killing time. Give me a sign. If you're feeling down, your turn's coming around, so don't wait it on your mind. For better and for worse and for whatever, it's you and I.
That was Queen of Diamonds by Tristan Armstrong. Over a decade in Toronto's music scene has cemented Tristan's reputation as a skilled composer and lyricist. I got time for one more song. Midnite Gossip is a cinematic alt-pop duo from Calgary, Alberta. Their sound merges lush, atmospheric production with elements of trip-hop, electronica, and raw, intimate vocals, creating what they describe as a pretty but gritty musical and visual aesthetic. Drawing inspiration from 90s alternative rock, female pop energy, and cinematic soundscapes, they craft immersive music influenced by artists like Portishead, Massive Attack, and Phantogram. This song, Tightrope, marks the beginning of Midnite Gossip's broader artistic vision, inviting listeners to connect personally through themes of growth and transformation. This is Tightrope by Midnite Gossip.
It's like I'm walking on a tightrope, tightrope. I can't go left, I can't go right. I need to balance my weight and keep moving forward and brace for flight. Last week I told you I wanted to leave. They said it all, now I can't sleep. No turning back on those words now. I wish you weren't so fast to agree. It's like I'm walking on a tightrope, tightrope. I can't go left, I can't go right. I need to balance my weight and keep moving forward and brace for flight. I packed my things in a cardboard box. I wrapped them up so neatly. There's nothing left to take back. Kinda wish you cared more than me. Oh, this is what I wanted. I was trying to whisper it politely. to balance my waiting. Keep moving forward and brace for flight. Brace for flight, I 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 brace for flight. Tightrope, tightrope, tightrope.
Thank you so much for tuning into this edition of Beyond the Mainstream. I'm your host, Dan Politano. Remember, you can visit me online at danpolitano.com. I'll see you next time.